YouTube? We are back with some more match play commentary for y'all. I'm joined by our head judge, commander-in-chief, king himself, Jorel.
That's
But
my TJ impression.
that's a pretty good one. It's pretty good. But we've got some matches on cam for you guys. With the holiday season and locals not really popping off, we try to find some alternative ways to get you some matches on cam just to kind of fill the void. So this is a little bit of a new setup. Let us know if you guys have any feedback or any sort of like tips for kind of improving it moving forward. We do feel like this is something that we could utilize also just to kind of get some quick games in for you and maybe improve like the fight night experience as well. So let us know, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. We've got myself and Jorel going up against each other with Jorel on the top screen, going to be playing his good old red hybrid build, and myself on the bottom playing Galaxy Mirage, or like my blue Galaxy build. I believe this is when I had proxies in as well, so we may be seeing some LM cards such as like the Scrambles and the Gabubond Ace. So it'd be nice to kind of see that in action too for you guys, as we will be getting that within the next couple of weeks here in the English version of the game. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like I said, if you like the content, you like what you're seeing, please do consider hitting the like and subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate it. And check out our socials, which are linked down in the video description below. Has our Discord, our Twitter, our Instagram, all of that. And in particular, our Discord is one that we usually highlight just so that if you're wondering what deck lists are being run or want to just talk about some Digimon with us, hit us up there. But enough yapping from me. Let's hop right into this bad boy.
I wonder how much Ancient Grey we can get on the channel before people start getting sick of it. If
We've
people
had a
aren't
lot of
already.
Ancient Grey.
I feel
But,
like it's mostly me, just because like there's no other decks I'm having fun with in this format right now.
yeah. I mean, it's also one of those decks too that's like super popular competitively, right? I mean, it's a deck that does a lot of things very well from an aggression standpoint. As we've seen many a times before, swinging for 5 checks is a thing.
Sir.
But yeah, pretty decent start here. You just go right into a Burning Gray down below.
Yeah, not the most optimal start, but I always find myself like going into this just because like, I'm bricked on everything else.
Sure.
No.
And then you drop it to Kuya to pass turn over to me.
Yep.
Get some chip damage in with Midoki. I was hoping it died there just because I know that Takuya gives you memory, but we end up hitting an Analog Youth, which is like the opposite of what I wanted to do.
Yeah, and usually when I start off like this is because I'm looking for either a Goonie or an Ancient Grey, and I grab it off the Analog Youth, so.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Drop an Atomic. Just scary. Uh-oh.
Yep. Here it goes.
Big guy.
I'm gonna choose to pop the Gaomon just because of inheritables, and I know you do your spit out shenanigans, so.
Yeah. End of turn, your board dies, but you're able to tap Analog to keep turn.
Yep.
Playing out.
Grab back the Burning just because of lack of pieces, and I love the fact that Ancient Grey just plays a Tamer flat out.
And with the right Flamemon too, you can play out a Takuya as well, which is wild.
Yep.
And then you choke me to one.
Yup.
You nasty boy.
Here
But
comes
we
the
are
age-old classic, how many cards in hand?
Yeah. And then we are able to kind of moonwalk here, so we tuck the Lekis underneath to gain 2 memory, but I think I'm missing a few pieces here. But we do go Gauga, we do draw 1 and then force you to draw 1. We don't get the memory gain. We do Wangkun to play out the Lekis, and then you go to your 3.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember if I had another line at this point. Oh, there's the promo Goonie. But if I remember correctly, I think that Ancient Grey that came out first was the first one I saw tonight, or like in that night, so. thing. I'm trying to see if I want to like start evoing up the line to draw more, or just kind of go for it because I think I have the core under there.
Sure. And that is sort of the nice thing with the promo Goonie, because I feel like with the promo Lobo on the Ancient Gar side of things, you're kind of locked into when you evo into it, you kind of have to pop off, or if you like evo in the back, it's like it doesn't do as much. Whereas like promo Goonie, you can kind of just like keep evoing like Burning Gray Goonie and like kind of string along those things and still get pretty good benefit off of the inheritable as well. Uh-oh.
Yeah, so going to BT18 and Goonie, I think we're grabbing back. Or no, is it? Oh no, going to Burning Gray and that needs a BT18.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out how to grab back the Ancient. So, and then we do this way and go into that Ancient. 2 more checks. And then analog to keep turn and then swing with a Goonie.
It's pretty good.
What a classic.
Who would have thought Analog Youth? Not a purple deck. It's good in a red deck. I mean, Analog Youth and the new Double Tamer is just so much benefit now for Ancient Gray.
Yeah.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you really ran Analog Youth in like the old like Emperor, right? Because there's really no like pop, like self pop with Emperor.
Yeah, there really wasn't. I mean, I think some lists did just to turbo hybrids into trash, and then on the, in case you did die, you know, that you could still get the memory back with it, but definitely not as potent as it is now with the Ancient Gray self-deletion.
And you really only need just one, which is crazy. Like, you don't need like 3 or 4 even. Like, you're okay like chilling on 1 or 2, and you can get a lot of gas as is.
Yeah.
But I go ahead and start. I see a Luna, which is always what you want to see, and then we go straight into a training, and we pick up a Huang Kun. It's not bad.
Yeah. Go into Flame on the back and then just drop the Uko just because I know you're not going to do much on this next turn, so.
Yeah. You do push up. It is the old, I believe, is a BT7 Flame on, right? And then you search with the Uko.
Yeah. We grab promo Goonie off that.
BT7 Flame is the one that inheritable on deletion you play out the 2.
Yeah. Which is still pretty useful for the deck.
Boy. Then a Goonie.
Yep.
So we do Moonwalk here, tucking the Lekis underneath, and then training into a Gauga. We gain 1 off of Gauga since you now have more than 8. We go Huang Kun for 3, spit out the Luna, gaining a memory, and then missing a 6. Ooh, okay, we scramble here. So scramble is a 2-cost option, lets you evo into a card from hand for a reduced cost of 3. So essentially a 3-cost Mirage, which lets me gain memory. Then we go Gauga on top of the Luna, Moonwalk again to gain 2 memory. And does the train stop? We do go ahead and swing. I think we don't choose to tuck using Huang Kun's effect to restand, so it just stays for 1 check. Go Gauga again. Game 1. Oh. We burst mode to game 3.
What was the line of thought here? I think the line was just like, just try to be bigger. That way,
I think so. Yeah.
I can't pop it.
Yeah, because right now he's sitting at 17k because of Lekis.
Yeah, I think we were going over that. So, yeah, if that was the play, I'm pretty sure my line of thought here was just try to get bigger, which I'm deciding I can only put 1 hybrid underneath, which is already there. Unless I decide to swap it out. But I guess I'm trying to figure out like what would be the better plan.
Yeah. And I mean, for those of you who tuned into like my episode 1 of like the Nats Grind series, like I think the main difference between at least the way I'm piloting this versus like your typical like OTK Mirage is that my win con is not like the typical OTK. My game plan is to kind of use the Wankun to build like a second stack. So more often than not, I'm building like multiple level 6s within 1 or 2 turns, and then I'm jumping on that opportunity to go for lethal later. So it's like sort of like a more mid-range control deck as opposed to your traditional like OTK Mirage. And you do the Ancient Grey play, but you're not able to pop the burst mode.
I also realized I only had 1 hybrid in trash. I was like, where's my trash? Oh, that's my hand.
No.
At least when I was before this whole play.
Yeah.
But somehow go from, what was it, 1 tamer to 4?
Yeah.
Because Ancient Grey is just dumb.
Yeah, the Ancients being able to just spit out tamers for nothing is crazy.
Yeah.
How did the Luna stay? Oh, it hit a scramble. That's why. So you hit a scramble, and I can play out the Luna. There it was. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, scramble, as we said before, it like reduces the evo cost. But if you hit it out of security, it's pretty nice too. You can essentially just play out something 2k or less from your trash, and then the scramble gets added to your hand too. So you can utilize it later on as well, which is pretty darn nice.
We're gonna see that in a couple of weeks here too, which is man, that went a lot faster than I thought it was gonna.
Yeah. And then what's nice about the scrambles too is that it's a delay effect. You can proc it to, if you don't have a Digimon in play, you can play out something. Granted, it doesn't have rush, but you can at least set up like your boss monster, kind of go up a line. Another nice thing is that you can add things to the top of your deck. So if you're like missing a piece and you know it's in trash and you know you need it, you can just go ahead and like pop the scramble, which is exactly what we're doing here. And just put something on top of the deck, regardless of if you play something out or not. So you're like guaranteeing yourself a draw that you need.
Yeah, it's nice that the delay effect is start of turn, so you can plan that out. Because that even happens like right before before unsuspend. So.
Yeah. And here we're just using like typical burst mode shenanigans to kind of recycle the Gauga, swing, bottom deck, restand. We will moonwalk here. Go into a Gauga, EX Gauga.
No.
Ooh. And we will Wankun. That'll keep turn here. Now. Scramble. Okay. Mirage will bounce the card. Gain 3 memory back because of Gauga and Mirage. Swing.
Yep.
And swing. Alright, so go game 3.
Oh, this was still when I was running Evolution Ancient. Jesus, this was wild.
This was like, I think this was like 2.5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We're like testing this new setup out because I was just like tinkering around with OBS and we're like, yeah, we'll get some practice in. Might as well.
No.
Save it for a rainy day, and that rainy day has arrived. I think it's going to be interesting what scrambles do for some of these decks. I think it essentially just makes fast decks even faster. What worries me is like Fenry. Even though I know that it's like tight on deck space, I do feel like Fenry being able to evo for a little bit cheaper is kind of crazy. Being able to like spit out like a Luga, for example, is also pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, there was that whole thing with the promo Dracmon from the Survive line being able to go from 3 to 6.
Yeah.
Granted, that's probably a lot of setup and the most ideal conditions, but still, like, the fact that it can happen off a scramble is crazy.
For sure. And then you're also like your dual colored Men boost, which is pretty neat. Ooh, Flamemon, it's 2 analogs.
Classic search.
We're seeing a lot of Lunas.
Yeah. Flamon only grabs a tamer with inherited effects, and I'm kind of sad.
Oh, and he gives me a boost. What a guy. Good guy, Flamon.
But as always, we are looking for the Ancient Grey. So.
Like us for 2. And then we are going to go into a Cresse. Also that search, and I think we debate if we want to Moonwalk here versus... We will do that, so... Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. I feel like you do pick up the one of... Okay, Ben, fine.
I mean, to be fair, like, you know I'm gonna pop it before you can go into the...
Yeah.
To the ace anyway, so...
And Hexablow against you is pretty goated.
Yeah. Because I either have to hard drop Ancient Grey or just start sliding up and to get more sources.
Like we just pass? Am I missing another level 4?
Probably.
That's the risky thing about like deciding to tuck. You kind of bank on yourself finding something, but you're doing the thing already, and I think I preempted him. Like, yeah, he's just gonna go.
Yeah.
I know the drill.
Draw off the Guri for the one attacking. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I raided into it. That's right.
Oh yeah. I forget that guy has raid. He's so good.
Yep.
Drop it to Kuya.
Yeah. Yeah. Always fun when it's like, wow, they have a scary thing on board, and I'm like, it's only like 6 or 8k, and I'm just like, maybe I'll just raid into it.
I am a little bricked up, so I just drop a Cresse, which will prevent your guy from swinging. So I'm like, okay, maybe. But he is in prime territory for getting just yeeted. Giving you enough memory to do a lot of different things here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Go Aguni. And this is the BT 18 Aguni.
Yeah, so grab back a hybrid or a 10 warriors or a tamer.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy that they let him evolve for 0 when, like, slide evolutions in the past have always costed 1.
Yeah. And he does a lot. Like, being able to pick up pieces is actually, like, not insignificant by any means.
100%.
A lot of value.
Yeah.
So we will Digicross here. We'll just get rid of the Cresse. Do give me a decent amount of memory, but I'm like, I still don't have a level 4, so we'll just go ahead and do it again.
Yeah. Because I think at that point, I'm like thinking, well, if he's hard dropping 7s, he's definitely stuck somewhere, especially with another, like, no rookie in back. So
yeah.
Just trying to remove it off the board, not letting you go into a 6 is probably the best plan. No, I think this is promo good.
Oh, no. You go into Giga Chad down there. Ancient Grey will check for 2, but I think you're in a pretty safe spot to just go for it here.
Yeah.
There isn't a big level 6
drop the
ace.
Cresse. I assume stop the Goonie from swinging.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I think I just did tunnel vision a little here.
Maybe.
Or either that or just setting up a safety net.
Yeah, yeah. Because realistically, like, I feel like Red Hybrid's also one of those situations where if they put you in a spot where you're like 0 or 1 security, your best bet is to just OTK right back at them. But like, they do so much where they pop your guys, you know, it's very hard to just straight up OTK them. Unless you're like Fenry, I feel like.
I was probably missing another hybrid in hand.
Yeah,
if I didn't
that's
go
what it
for
looks
there.
like.
Either that or I did just straight tunnel vision, which happens sometimes.
So here I'm like, okay, well, do we draw it? I don't think we did. Oh, okay.
Oh yes, the Hexaball with the 1 source. Well, you do strip everything, which isn't bad, and then I believe you do bottom deck. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The big guy right there.
Oh, that's right. It's only a number of sources and not all of them. Yeah.
So I mean, like here, like the options are like maybe punch the Ancient Gray and just get 1 body out of there. But we do scramble to attempt to choke to 1 as best we can, knowing that you'll go to 2 off of Takuya's effect. And then you Ancient Gray.
Yeah.
Now, the Uko can't swing, but as long as you can Evo into, like, Evo on top of each other, then you should be okay.
Yeah.
But that is quite the board state.
That Ancient Gray is only 12, and I'm pretty sure that Hex was 14?
Yeah, the Hex is 14 off of the Cresse effect.
Yeah.
And then since you evoed from the Aguni, right, like essentially you could like evo for 1 on top of like that BT18 Aguni, end of turn would proc, right, and you would go analog to keep turn. That's a possibility there. So yeah, that's exactly what you do.
Yeah, end of turn. Yeah, to keep turn. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know why I do that to myself. You only see pain when you reveal. There is no
breaking is a game mechanic.
No, but another good example of Jorel just piloting Red Hybrid very well. And I think for those of you who've been tuning into our videos of late, there has been a lot of Red Hybrid, and I think it's a good chance that you're going to be seeing a lot of Red Hybrid moving forward coming into Nat season. We will be planning on doing sort of like a discussion on that meta within the next couple weeks, so be on the lookout for that video. And hopefully you guys enjoy this video of classic Red Hybrid doing classic things. But yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully we'll catch you on that next video. Bye bye.
Yo.